and Tom is in the building with a beanie, nonetheless. I love it. How are you? How you doing, Tom?
I'm doing okay, man. How you doing, Gary?
Really well, actually.
Good. I want to shout out your team, Gary Vee and Dustin, man. They do an awesome job. Thank you
Thank
for
you for
that.
that.
I
I
appreciate
agree.
them. They're fantastic. So good to talk to you. Background, I've got 22 years background in live theater, guerrilla theater, independent theater as an actor and director. Ran one company for 13 years, ran a mixed-use arts venue for 3 years. I got 9 novels published with Random House and Simon and Schuster. That was
Wow.
cool.
Wow.
I got to write for the comic book Spawn a few years ago for a few issues. That
Wow.
was really cool. Oh,
Wow.
wait for it. And then I've gotten to write some scripts for app video games, like phone games and stuff like that. Really cool. Just finished shooting my first short film a couple months ago. That was a good time. Had a great time. One of the problems I'm having though, I've read your books, watched the videos, all this stuff, and everything resonates really deeply with me. I'm trying to tell all of my writer friends, like, you got to watch Gary Vee. It's going to totally change everything. The issue I'm having though is translating everything I hear you teaching, everything you're doing on Tea Time, to a sort of strictly entertainment based business, because the margins are slim as fuck, and I'm sure you've probably encountered this too with your writing. Like, people hear, oh, Random House or Spawn, like you can just walk in and get a job with whoever. Like, no, it doesn't work that way, dude. It does not work that way. So
No.
I need like 1,000 followers to pay me $2 a month and I'm good. Like, that's it. That's all I need.
Is that how you're thinking?
Yeah, that's really it.
Well, I got good news. We're going to go right into this. Literally, during the first 45 seconds of this, I'm like, fuck, should I hire this guy? You're clearly wildly creative. Where do you live?
Phoenix.
So let's play it out.
Okay.
Just kind of, and this, I'm not the biggest fan of subscription or content-based businesses, but I'm a huge fan of access. So when I actually hear 1,000 people paying you $2 a month, right? Because you're like, dude, I need $2,000 a month, right?
Yeah.
Is that what you said?
Yeah.
Dude, writing for Spawn, having books published, what kind of books were they, by the way?
They were the ones that were traditionally published were young adult and horror, basically.
Dude, you're a couple things run through my mind. I'm pretty pumped right now. I think I'm gonna fucking change your life right here on the spot. I'm not even kidding.
Do it.
Couple things. One, that level of ability to write in a world where so many people want to be writers, I think that you should create a business where once a week you send a detailed curriculum. You clearly can write that out. And 2 times a month, there's Tea with Tom, or there's, a 2-hour closed live stream, right? A closed Zoom, where, or whatever holds 1,000 people. I don't know if Zoom holds 1,000, but I think that you can easily, just on what I just heard, easily create a $5 a month business. You charge people $5 a month for a weekly email and a bi-weekly live closed 2-hour session, pure Q&A, with the pure agenda of helping people become better writers.
Yeah. Okay, so
Number two, immediately, starting yesterday, I want you to go to your best illustrator design friend, which you clearly have made through these years.
Yes.
And I want you to create your Star Wars. Now let me explain what I mean by that. I want you to go to the well in your head, and I want you to create 3 to 4 characters in a make-believe land. And I want you to create an Instagram account around this land. What I want ultimately is for you to sell $35 to $70 hoodies with these characters on them. But God forbid it takes off miraculously on Instagram or TikTok. It could lead to some, this, IP is where the money is in what you do.
Yeah, for sure.
So you need to take the leap and actually create the Get Along Gang, Star Wars is the apex. You create, when I hear how awesome you are, where your ambitions financially are so low because you love what you do so much, I'm like, fuck, this is a layup. This guy's probably, I'm gonna pre-sell $5 a month for you right now. literally right now. What
Okay.
is your email? What is your email?
Tom@tomleveen.com.
Great, even better. Like, no, it's okay. It's okay. I just wanted to make, because you're probably about to get 40 to 500 emails.
Okay.
So Tom, Dustin, can people see Tom Leveen's name in the bottom left-hand corner like I can see it?
Yeah, they can see it. And I'm also looking
Good.
on LinkedIn, and the feedback looks really positive there.
You mean the comments?
Yeah, like they're really into this, like Tom
Concept.
and everything. Yeah.
Yes, yeah, because Tom's very sweet and has good vibes. Tom clearly, let me just say this very clearly. Listen, I've been doing this a long time. I don't do this often. Tom's got too many W's on his board. You know, like you just don't get to write for fucking Spawn. You just don't get to. Like you just don't get to, write 9 books that are published by real publishers, even if they didn't sell for shit. And I mean that, Tom. Like, obviously, maybe they did sell, maybe they didn't, but it really is completely irrelevant. Like getting to that point, it's very clear to me that you're a creative fellow. And I really do believe that there's a ton of people that can benefit from a well thought out email or, plans, ideas. Tom, basically, actually, let me ask a couple questions. Do you think that you can send 52 emails a year, that you have 52 thoughts, ideas, strategies, like, inspirations? And if it was something you really focus on, do you think you can help people become better writers?
Yeah, I do that already. So not to that. Yeah. Yes.
And you like the idea of spending 2 hours every 2 weeks on live with 1,000 people on the.
Yes.
Good.
Okay.
You can do anything.
Okay. So I totally agree. I think that's great. I did it a little bit before, and maybe a little bit is the problem. I've tried something similar to that and it didn't work. So now
Let's talk.
What am I doing? So last year.
Well, first of all, I'm probably just gave you 100 customers, and it's that you're probably gonna have 100 customers by the time I hang up with you. So that might be, you might have just needed a little bit of a starting point. But let me listen to make sure you don't fuck it up. Go ahead.
So listening to you over the last few years, like I was doing a weekly. First it was a Facebook Live and then a YouTube Live, where it was just talking to different people, doing some writing stuff like that, some coaching and whatever else. I really enjoy teaching writing. It's a lot of fun. And one of the things that, regardless of whatever the class is about, that I always tell people is, like, as soon as you decide someone should pay you for writing fiction, you just started a small business, and nobody's telling writers that. Nobody is telling them that at all. And it pisses me off.
Good.
So yes, I've already kind of been doing that, but it's, we're talking 6, 7, 10, 15 viewers tuning into that. So clearly I'm doing something wrong. I assume I'm doing something wrong to get that sort of viewership up in the first place.
You might be a great writer and a great creative and a great teacher, and you just might not be a great marketer, and that's okay.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Like, to me, when you were done with that live, did you produce it and take all the questions and thoughts and make 83 or 9 or 14 piece of content and put that on Instagram and things of that nature? Have you taken $100 and learned how to run ads on Facebook and Instagram? Right.
Not well, no.
Right. So, like, have you run pre-roll YouTube where you pop up and say, hey, I've got, there's like so many, there's like, again, in the same way that if God forbid I was creative enough to create Spawn like McFarlane, or to be able to write, I probably have Hunger Games. I probably have Spawn on my resume already, because I know how I've made myself a superhero, let alone, and I'm a fucking businessman. You know what I mean? Like, I really know, I know that part. So couple things. It's irrelevant, because I'm telling you right now, Tom at TomLeveen.com, like, you're about to have 400 emails in your inbox. I need you to tweet me in an hour and tell me how many people have hit you up. So it's Tom at TomLeveen.com. I think your business is $5 a month, not 2. It's $5 a month, which is fucking nothing.
It's nothing. No,
nothing. It's $60 a year. The amount of people that want to be writers that are watching right now that pay $60 for 2 books that bring them no value a year is a ton. Do you know what platform you're going to use to charge $5 a month, and like how to put it behind a closed live stream and things of that nature? If you don't, and I can see you're grinding your mind, if somebody knows what platform Tom should use to create a closed community that charges, I haven't monetize my audience, but I'm sure there's a ton of smart things, whether in Squarespace, whether in WordPress, whether in something else that I don't know. So please hit up Tom in the title. If you hit up Tom with that, say, Tom, I know how to help you monetize. Tom, literally 15 people from my community right now are going to email you at tom@tomleveen.com. They're going to tell you what platforms to use. You're going to set that up today. You're going to put your bank account there. You're going to name it Tom's Writing Course, whatever you decide. You're then going to email back all 100 to 500 people that have just emailed you at tom@tomleveen.com. And you're going to say, yo, I'm so flat. You should probably reply to them first as soon as you hang up and be like, I'm so flattered. I'll get back to you in 24 hours. You set it up. You send them the email. And 80% of the people that email you, because some people back out between their hype right now and tomorrow, 80% of those people are going to sign up, and you're going to have a base. And then you're going to take this recording once I put it on YouTube, learn how to splice it out, and then take this and then start posting this video, because this is your sales pitch. And now you froze for me. And I love how you froze. You're like looking up in the air. Dustin, did he freeze for you too? Okay, Big Mo, he's back. All right. Tom, you're back.
I'm back.
That's it, bro.
That's
$5 a month, $5 a month, once a week email, very detailed. Maybe I recommend maybe giving them 5 links. Like, I want you to put work in for their $5. So
sure.
I want you to like find maybe 1 to 3 links every week on the internet of things that they should watch or read, right? I think I want you to write, I could see that you've got it in you. So you write, today's learning is about character creation. Today's learning is about, a writer's block. Today's, you know what I mean? And then maybe on your 3rd live stream that you do for 2 hours every 2 weeks, on the 3rd one, which is a month and a half in, maybe you bring in somebody who's a real friend of yours, who's highly accomplished, or like, somebody you admire. And I think when I hear $5 a month from somebody that's got it like that, I see a real business.
Okay, doke. All right.
Do you have access to your email right now?
I do. Yeah.
Can you tell me real quick how many emails you got?
Yeah, sure. Something that might be hopeful for other people listening too, as long as we're doing that, is dealing with, I don't like the term imposter syndrome personally, but that's a shorthand that everybody understands. Because everyone, again, like, oh, you did this and you did that. Like, yeah, but I still think I suck though. What do we do with that? You know what I'm saying?
We go to therapy so that we can shit on our mom or dad who put that into our head, and then move on with our lives.
Fair enough.
That's insecurity. That's just insecurity. And that's DNA or parenting. How are we doing, Tom?
24 so far.
Very nice. Good little start. That's insecurity.
Yeah.
That was put inside of you. The results are too obvious. Your kind energy is too obvious. You need to fucking cut that cancer out of your body. That's bullshit. You're clearly not an imposter. You clearly got it. 24 people are interested in you right now, or interested in helping you. A lot of them are captivated by this video right now. And as I transition to the next person, they're going to email you. And so as I transition here, I'm going to literally tweet out your email to help everybody make it faster. So I wish you well, brother. You've got this. This is layup city.
Thanks, Gary. I appreciate you, man.
I appreciate you back, brother. Have a great day. All right. Give me 1 second, Dustin. Justin, what was his last name? Even though I pronounce it Leveen. Veen. Leveen.
Yeah, correct.
Thank you.
Yeah, people are really, really into Tom, like both on Facebook and.
Bro, I'll be honest with you. I might sign up for it, right? Because like I might want Raghav to do it. Like, how much we're into character creation. Yeah. I think so many people can invent a little character that they've been doodling their whole life, learn how to write a little bit of an origin story, post like crazy on Instagram, and then like literally, weirdly build up a following, and then minimally have a $25,000 a year merchandise business, hoodie, hat, t-shirt. I don't think people get it. And then God forbid somebody from Hollywood sees it and fucking turns it into a Netflix animated show. Like, people don't get it, man. Life is amazing when you fucking take it by the fucking throat.